Energizer, Spencer Jones here with another episode of the Jonesin for show, and I am super excited to have you here. It is a solo show, just you and I having fun. We are here hanging out, having a cup of coffee or tea or I don't know, maybe water, whatever you're drinking. I'm enjoying my coffee at the moment. So good. Love coffee. Anyway, I thought we could sit down in this episode, or maybe you're running or biking or gardening, whatever you're doing, and just chat real quickly about finding your purpose. So finding your purpose, this is a question I ask in our elite growth experience. It's actually one thing we addressed the first week, and we go deep into it, right? We find your vision, your purpose, your priorities, and all that, and help that guide you on your way, right? Because if you know your purpose, if you know what your purpose is here on earth at this moment, man, life gets so much easier because it allows you to know what to say yes and no to. It gives you a direction, a focus, as opposed to just kind of going through life and seeing wherever life takes you or dealing with whatever life gives you, right? All of a sudden now you have a focus, you have a direction. It makes life more enjoyable, more fulfilling. It's really, really incredible what happens when you feel, and once you feel you have a purpose and once you know what that is. Now, I'll tell you, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I did not feel like I knew my purpose for years. And then there's times when I thought I did, and then it changed. We're going to talk about that. And that is okay if you feel that way, right? If you feel that way, if you have no idea what your purpose is, that's okay. If you have an inkling, that's great. If you know exactly what it is, awesome. Maybe there'll be some tidbits in this episode that can help you as you continue on your journey. So let's help you find your purpose. Because as I mentioned already, once you find your purpose, you feel more fulfilled. You have a direction of where to go in life. It makes saying yes and no to different opportunities easier because you know, well, oh, this aligns with my purpose, this doesn't. And get this, you'll be happier. That's right. You'll be happier once you find your purpose and you know what it is. You are going to be happier in your life. You're going to have more joy. Man, how cool would that be? How freaking awesome would that be if you had more joy in your life? I don't know about you, but for me, that'd be freaking awesome, right? I would love to have even more joy. I don't know how much more joy I can hold in my heart, but I'm sure it has room. We'll make room for more joy. And I know you can too. And it helps by finding your purpose. So what's my purpose in life? Currently, my purpose is to help people live their lives to the max, to help them, to raise them up, to help them grow personally, right? To have a positive and abundant mindset, to get over those stumbling blocks, those roadblocks that they have. And maybe that's you. And I'm guessing that's why you're listening to this. Right, while you're listening to not only this episode, but hopefully you subscribe to the whole show. Subscribe if you haven't yet, right? But I'm here to help you and support you on your journey. And there's a lot of people here to help you and support you on your journey. You have me, you have our Energizer family, and you might have other people in your life. We got you. We're here to support you because we love you. That's right, we love you just the way you are. So don't beat yourself up if you do not know your purpose. Don't get down. Don't start yelling at yourself or saying you're stupid or dumb because you're not. You're not any of those things. It's okay if you don't know. And if you do know or you're anywhere in between, that's cool too. It's all good. Know that we love you. We see you and we appreciate you for being you. So I have 3 questions that you can ask yourself to help you discover your purpose. And know that if you want to go into more detail about this, if you want to chat and have someone to bounce it off of, just message me. Seriously, send me an email, spencer@spencermjones.com. Hit me up on social media, Facebook or Instagram, @Jonesin4, and say, hey, Spencer, I listened to your episode about finding your purpose, and I did some of these questions. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I'm here for you, right? Seriously, let me know. Love to chat with you. And if you'd like to take it even farther, we could chat. But let's talk. Let's figure out what your purpose is. Okay. 3 questions. The first question is this. What brings you joy? Simple question, right? What brings you joy? Ask yourself this question, and ask yourself this question multiple times. Multiple times. What brings me joy? Okay, write that down. I'm going to write this down. Okay, what brings me joy? And then I'm going to keep writing. And at some point, you're going to stop writing because you can't think of anything else that brings you joy. And then I want you to ask it again. Keep thinking about it. Keep it in your mind, in your heart. And then just as you're going throughout the day, have it rolling around and then write more down. So what brings you joy? Simple question. Examples of answers to this would be lifting others up, supporting others, eating, pushing myself, exercise, seeing people smile, right? These are just some examples. Giving back could be another example, right? There's a plethora of different things out there, options out there. I just named a very small handful of them, ones that fit me and might fit other people. But what brings you joy? Ask yourself that question and ask it over and over and over again, and then ask it again until you run dry, and then keep asking. Let it sit in your heart, in your mind, and then write some more down as they come to you. So that's the first question. The second question is similar, but a little different. And that is, what makes you feel fulfilled? What makes you feel fulfilled? All right. So what do I mean by fulfilled? I mean that, it's not that your stomach's full or anything like that. Yeah, it could be, but that's not usually what I mean by that. I mean, what makes your heart feel full of love, full of joy, but also you're just like, this is awesome. It gives you a feeling like this is the bomb. Like, man, this feels good. I feel amazing right now. Maybe you can't even put your finger on why you feel amazing, but you do, right? Inside your heart center, your soul, whatever you choose to call it, right? You feel like, this was awesome. Usually for this, it comes with a service-based thing where, at least for me, I feel that. I know others feel it that way too, but it can be other things. Know that there's not like it needs to be a service-based thing. Like, oh, I get that feeling full, right? And feeling amazing when I work at a soup kitchen, when I volunteer my time or my talents. Those are awesome. And be specific about it. Don't just say, oh yeah, when I volunteer. Okay, what volunteering specifically? Oh, I love it when I give at a soup kitchen and I'm dishing out pouring out the soup or giving the meals to someone. Or I really like it when I design something for charity, or it really makes me feel full when I donate to a charity for a 5K run, or whatever it is. Again, there's zero judgment from me and from any of the other energizers. Hey, are you ready to crush it, to go after your dreams and goals and live your life to the max? Well, of course you are. That's why you're here listening or watching to the Jonesin 4 show, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But sometimes we still get stuck, right? These podcasts, this show is great, but that's not everything sometimes. Sometimes we need a little more. And you know what? I get that. What helps me and what has helped me and continues is a community. It's surrounding myself with people who are amazing, who are like-minded, like me, going after goals, achieving big things, and pushing themselves and others to be their best. Wouldn't it feel amazing to be surrounded by a community like that? To be surrounded by people who are like you, who have big goals and dreams, and they're going for them. Not only are they going for their goals, they're helping and encouraging you to go after yours. Well, if that sounds interesting, if that sounds fun, if that sounds like a community you would love to be part of, well then come check out Spencer's Energy Hub. That's right, I have our membership community, we have a membership community that's here for you. I say we because we are the energizers, just like you. We energize each other to be our best. We have monthly rockstar interviews, right, where we interview masters in their field. We have weekly trainings. We meditate every week as a community. And you can hop in and join us. You get special access to me along with an incredible community of people. So if you are ready to level up, if you are ready to be a rock star and crush your goals while being surrounded by an incredible and amazing community, check out Spencer's Energy Hub. All you have to do is go to spencersenergyhub.com and check it out. Or if you want, just head over to my website, www.spencermjones.com, and check out the hub. We would love to have you inside. All right, back to your show. What makes you feel full? Now, this one might be a little harder to answer, right? What makes you feel full? So sit with it. Think about it. Let it sit and marinate with you along with what brings you joy. And then write them down. Right? Just put it on a note on your phone, right? Or whatever, wherever you keep notes, on a piece of paper, your phone, whatever, computer, write them down. Just to have it in mind so you can keep track of it and you can look back on it and think about it. Every day, just let it roll around, think about, what brings me joy? What makes me feel full? What makes my heart sing is another way to say that. What makes your heart sing? All right, the third question to ask yourself isn't really so much a question as it is a directive. And that is to spend time with yourself, contemplating, thinking. Spending time with other people is great, but be careful. Be careful when you spend time with other people, because guess what? Their values, their morals, their ideas start to creep in and start to become yours before you even realize it. Now, one thing I do suggest is you surround yourself with people who are uplifting, right? People who are go-getters, people who you would love to be around, right? The people that excite you and make you a better person, all of that. Surround yourself with those people. But even with those people and being around them, take time for yourself. Take time to be away, to sit, to contemplate. Whether that's praying, meditating, or just sitting and thinking, going for a walk. I'll tell you, some of my best thoughts come when I just go for a walk, because I'm just letting my mind go and wander. And maybe I have this question: what brings me joy? What makes my heart sing? What makes me feel full? And I just have those in my head. I can think about it and I could contemplate without letting other people's thoughts, words, ideas become mine. So the three things to help you find your purpose are this: what brings you joy? What makes your heart full? Or what makes you feel full, right? What makes your heart sing? And third, spend time by yourself. Yes, surround yourself with amazing people. Ditch the negative people, right? Ditch them. But surround yourself with amazing people. But also take that time for you. Take that time. And I would love it if you experimented. So here's two extra bonuses for you. Experiment. Seriously, experiment. See what brings you more joy, what fulfills you more, what feels like it's in alignment with your purpose. Because I like to think about it like this. In our lives, our lives, our energy force, it's a river, right? And our purpose is flowing with that river. It's flowing with it. And when we go against our purpose, when we do something, we choose something, we go for a job or make a decision or whatever it is that goes against our purpose, it's like we're going upstream. Right? And I don't know if you've ever walked upstream in a river before, but it's a heck of a lot harder than going downstream, right? Because you're working against that current. It's hard. It's difficult to walk upstream. It is so much easier when you are going downstream, when you are walking with your purpose. When you are living it, breathing it, letting it guide you, your life becomes easier, right? When people are in the flow, quote unquote, flow of life, that's when they're in their purpose. So for you, experiment, try different things, see what brings you joy and do more of that. See what makes your heart sing, what makes you feel full, do more of that and see if you get more of those feelings. And then you can hone in and say, oh yeah, this is really it. Oh, I thought it was this, and it kind of is, but not totally. It's this because I tried it, I shifted. And oh my gosh, this makes me feel full. This makes me feel amazing. Like this is awesome, right? Go that way. Try it, experiment. If you do something and it's not it, okay, great. Guess what? You're like Edison. You found one way that's not it. That is okay. A-okay. The last tidbit, the last extra I want to share with you is to know that it might change. Now, it might stay the same throughout your entire life. It might. It could. You never know. But it could also change. And be okay with that. Be okay with the fact that it changed. Now, for me, my purpose shifted a little. I'm going to be perfectly honest, right? I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life in high school and in college. I decided, oh, I'll teach music, right? This will be great. And I loved it. And while I was teaching, it was amazing. I felt that's where my purpose is, to help raise people up, to experience music, to love music, and to really express themselves. And then as I was there, it started to shift. It shifted to not just raising my students up, but to raising other people up, to help them through their troubles. And in school, I used music. Now here, right, speaking from stages, putting together events, doing groups, all those different things, it's not so much through music, but it's through working with you, giving you thoughts, giving you ideas in different ways to help you raise yourself up. So it shifted. It shifted how it happens in it, and honestly, it shifted where it's going. And that's okay, right? It's a beautiful thing. So know that it is okay if it shifts. It might shift a lot. It might shift a little. Heck, it might not change at all. That is okay. But I encourage you and I invite you to find your purpose. What drives you? What excites you? What brings you joy? What makes your heart feel full? What makes your heart sing? Chase those things, because your life gets happier. You feel more fulfilled. You feel more amazing when you follow it, when you chase it, when you are living in your purpose. I know mine has, and I know yours will too. So thank you for tuning into this episode of the Jonesin 4 Show. I hope this episode was able to help you. Know that I appreciate you. I love you just the way you are. You are enough. You are beautiful. You are amazing. Shine your light with the world. So thank you for being you. I see you. I appreciate you. And I will catch you in the next episode of the Jonesin 4 Show. Hit subscribe, follow, whatever it is, so you don't miss a single episode. And I will catch you in the next one. Until then, see you later.